Bryce Stout, center fielder, and we're gonna be in the MLB draft. So let's get into it. If it will load.
I'm not playing box. Oh, I need to practice keyboard.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select the
I'm going to Detroit, Brown.
The Central Region.
Brown, I'm going to Detroit.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air. Brandon Waddell gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will reach. Up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Into the box, number 13 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go on, go two, go
He's
two,
around
go
first,
two,
heading
go
for
That's a triple. That's a triple.
And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Triple.
And he is in there.
Brown, my first double-A hit's triple.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Del Pozo, playing here in his age 26 season. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Danny Woodrow will be next. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Digging in, Danny Woodrow. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
This kid is dead.
2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. He's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
So stepping in, number 13, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
So like it's not so loud at first.
Another one sent foul. Clemens on third. Nunez over at second. Shales at first. 1 gone. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side. Striding into the box, number 13. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This close. It was at the warning track.
Not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he.
Now at the plate, number 13. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's set and the pitch.
Brown, doesn't this kind of look like my stance?
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
Ball 4, take the base. 3. He's out. You're out. Ball 4, take the base. Out. Out. 3. Out.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Seawolves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ivan Nova gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Brandon Waddell couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the Show Nation. The game's standing in, number 13, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Number 13.
Here comes the first pitch.
There we go.
He's set. The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
A pause. And the 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Bly Madris. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. Now at the plate, number 13. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Clemens is on his way home. He will score. And the deficit now stands at 5.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they put the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the. Digging in now, Jesse Medrano. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High in the air out to center field. Number 13 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. At the plate, number 13. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Find the ball. All right, ease up, ease up.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
The batter, number 6.
Digging in, Kenny Zemecki.
Here's needed though, okay? I'm freaking 56 health.
Hey, have a rip like you can.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but stepping into the box, number 13. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses. 1-2.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. 8-1 is the final tonight. Altoona took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Why do I always always get left alone, huh?
Our final line score. First for the victorious Braves. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base.
The show's continuing. Cody Bolton starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first.
At the plate, number 13. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Coming to the plate now, number 13. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
I hit you, but
hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
A ball and a strike. Bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now batting, the center fielder, Riley.
Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Wow, that's a big time throw right there. And it's a
number 13 will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Turn right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Oh, that's off.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
I'm watching
Here's the 1-2.
JG,
high in the air out to center field.
5.
Swaggerty is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Seawolves took the lead in the second inning.
Which everybody in the world's like, yippee-ki-yay.
A double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
It is. Yeah, St. Pat's is private school. Yeah. Because it teaches like Christian stuff. Are you cranking? You're cranked? Okay. Grab this out. I think I know you are, but I'm not sure. No. I did crank. No. Really? You're fucking gay for third party. I lasered that kid, so. I lasered him. I pooped on his forehead, dude. I cracked him first. Exactly, he healed after I cracked his butthole.
Welcome to MLB The Show.
Get sniped. Snipe him. Snipe him.
Stepping up to the plate, number 13. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field.
Go hard,
This will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Ready for another chance? Number 13 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
God, I'm done. Spam. Tap.
Get your pitch up there, huh?
You ate my own kind. What the heck? Oh, he's got. A big fat 20. Well, that's because you sniped me as my skeleton, and then you like dodge it because
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
First delivery to him on the way.
I'm gone, dude. 98 health.
Skied into straightaway right. Nick Dean is there to put it away for route number 1. Digging in, number 13. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Yeah.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Count is 1-2 now. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage and be interesting.
And they got him. So a big moment here, and standing in, number 13, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But the tying run comes across. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
First for the victorious Bulldogs. 3 runs, 5 hits, 3 errors with no runs.
Time for Mike.
Gotta get on the keyboard.
Stepping into the box, Ivan Cortez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Number 13 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
You don't have a different.
Now in the box, number 13, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Ready now, TJ Nickdean. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Pulled toward right center field.
Oh, hi, sweat boy.
Number 13 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter. Number 13 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count.
Let's go now. One time.
Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lester on at first, nobody out. And he got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has.
In now, Ryan McKenna.
Now batting, center fielder, Ryan.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So coming to the plate, number 13. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Grounder down the line at third.
What's up?
A swing and a ground ball to third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Hello?
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
That's lifted the other way out to left.
Hard,
left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mason McCoy.
Shortstop, Mason McCoy.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Standing in, number 13. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 0-1 delivery. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. McKenna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Bowie took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Lowther earns his first win of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the... Settling in now, Mason McCoy comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes... Now batting, number 13. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Chang is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Striding in once again, Cedric Mullins, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Now to the plate, number 13 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Got him reaching for the first pitch as this is pushed foul off to the right. 0-1.
Come on now, let it fly.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes. Amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 13 goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Now batting, number 31.
I'm over here going ham.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
I'm at the top.
Now at the plate, number 13. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count.
Now where is the
Now one time right here. Hey, drive that pitch.
Nowhere.
Here you go.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Come on, let it
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Here we go. Hey, your pitch right now.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and Bowie is out in front, 4-0.
Oh, forget. Take me with the ground.
Digging in once again, Ryland Bannon. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
The second baseman.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Zemecki ranging into the outfield,
What
but
the
he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, throw a 10 over it, bring it.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Ivan Cortez.
The left fielder. Ivan.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Number 13 is there, and he has it for the out. For 4-0 to score this afternoon. Bowie jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. D.L. Hall gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vest.
What do you have? Yeah, I'm done. A green pump. I'm stuck.
Oh, that's gonna be the stream. Thanks for watching. Say peace.